the topic section formula, and in being specific, to be specific, we are discussing the exercise of that topic. We have discussed already in 2 sessions. So today, let me continue my discussion on the same topic, that is coordinate geometry, and inside the topic we have been discussing the section formula. So let me begin from where I left on the last class. Okay, before that, let me revise few formula here. Okay, do you know the section formula for internal division? The section formula for internal division is given by Pxy is equals to m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1y2 plus m2y1 by m1 plus m2. This is the section formula for internal division. Okay, please don't forget the formula. And if we have to find the ratio, in the internal division process, in which any point, suppose this is point Pxy, this point divide ax1 y1 and bx2 y2 in any ratio, then if the question asks us to find the ratio, then we will use this formula. For the problem in which the ratio is to be calculated by which a point divide the line segment, the formula is more convenient. The above formula mentioned here is more convenient to use to find the ratio. But भन्नु खोजेको के भने, यदि कुनै एउटा point छ, यो point ले line लाई कति ratio मा divide गर्छ भनेर ratio चाहिँ question ले सोध्यो भने, if the question asks you to find the ratio in which the point divide the line segment, then you can use this formula. Though it is not always compulsory to use this formula, you can use the other formula also, but it will be easier for you. I explained it why you can use this formula in earlier classes also. So please remember this: kx2 plus x1 by k plus 1 comma ky2 plus y1 by k plus 1, where k will be the ratio. Okay, where k will be the ratio, or k is to 1, simply k is to 1 is the ratio. Here you just need to find the value of k. Later you can make it k is to 1. This is the second formula that I need to revise here. I think this will be sufficient. Other I need to discuss later. Yeah, midpoint also. Let's discuss the formula of midpoint also. Yeah, we discussed the midpoint formula in earlier classes, so let's revise it. The formula to find the midpoint of any line segment is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. That is mxy is equals to x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Don't write these things, you have already written it. If you are new here, if you have joined this class lately, then please don't forget to revise the topic. I have uploaded the video in the file section. After completing the whole topic, I'll provide the slide of both locus and section formula, so that you can make proper notes from there. Okay, let me continue from where I left in the last class. Okay, write this question, copy this question, question number 7. If the centroid of the triangle is 1, 3 and its two vertices are 2, 3 and minus 3, 4, find the third vertex. Please copy this question. If the centroid of the triangle is 1, 3 and its two vertices are 2, 3 and minus 3, 4, find the third vertex. Please let me know if your friends are facing problem to join this class. Please request them, if they are not here, request them to join this class. It's very important topic. Okay. So this is the question based on the formula for centroid. I think we have not revised the formula of centroid. So the formula for centroid of the triangle is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Okay. So let me draw a figure. So this is a triangle. Let me draw this triangle. It's a triangle with vertices a 2, 3. Be careful here, okay? These are the vertices of triangle. You need to find the third vertex, and this is the coordinate of centroid here. Your centroid हो, यो र यो चाहिँ triangle को coordinate हो. Triangle को तीनटा coordinate हुन्छ, तीनटा vertex हुन्छ. you need to find the coordinate of the third vertex. So this is a2 comma 3, b minus 3 comma 4. You need to find the coordinate of c, a comma b. Okay, let me suppose the third coordinate is a comma b. Okay, so if the centroid is in between the triangle like this, let us suppose it is g 1 comma 3. Okay, the general notation for the centroid of a triangle is g. It is denoted by g in general. So let's suppose it is g1 comma 3. I think this topic will be covered tomorrow. Okay, this will discuss the whole topic and complete it by tomorrow. And I wish to start a new topic on the next day, that is on Tuesday. So this triangle is a2 comma 3, b minus 3 comma 4, c a comma b. These are the three vertices, and we have got the coordinate of the centroid also. So let's find the third coordinate solution. Write along with me. Let a2 comma 3, b minus 3 comma 4, and c a comma b the coordinates of triangle. Be the coordinates of triangle. These three are the coordinates of triangle, and this is the centroid. g1 comma 3 is the centroid of triangle. Centroid of the triangle ABC. So let's suppose this a2 comma 3 is 1 comma x1 comma y1. a1 comma 3 is equals to x1 y1. b minus 3 comma 4 is x2 y2. c a comma b is x3 y3. Okay, and this centroid is x comma y. Now let's use the section centroid formula. Now please write along with me. Okay, by using centroid formula. Now by using centroid formula, the centroid formula is gx comma y is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y.
a2 comma
Sorry, a is 2 comma 3. So let me correct it. Please don't hesitate to say. Okay, a is 2 comma 3. So x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So replace the values. G is 1 comma 3 is equals to x1 plus x2. x1 is 2 plus x2 is minus 3 plus x3 is a upon 3 comma y1 is 3 plus y2 is 4 and y3 is b all upon 3. So g1 comma 3 will be equals to 2 minus 3, that will be minus 1. Let me write it directly. Minus 1 plus a by 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus b by 3. Now to find the value of these variables a and b, we need to compare the corresponding components here. Let's compare the corresponding component. Comparing corresponding components. Comparing corresponding components. 1 is equals to minus 1 plus a by 3. Do the cross multiplication. It will be 3 equals to minus 1 plus a, or 3 plus 1 is equals to a. Therefore, a is equals to 4. We have got the value of a. Now let's find the value of b. 3 is equals. We need to compare this 3. with the second component here. So 3 is equals to 7 plus b by 3. Do the cross multiplication. 3 plus 3 is 9 is equals to 7 plus b, or 9 minus 7 is equals to b, or 2 is equals to b. Therefore b is equals to 2. But our main concern is to find the third coordinate. We have got the single component only, a and b, so let's write in the form of coordinate. Therefore the third vertex is 4 comma 2. A is 4 and b is 2, so 4 comma 2. Please copy it fast. Okay, please let me know if you have not copied, otherwise I'll continue to the next slide, to the next question. Please practice these questions. Let's go to the next question. Okay, write this question. Find the coordinates of center of a circle from the given circle. Find the coordinates of center of the circle from the given figure. You can write from the given figure. Please copy it first. There is a circle with 2 ends of the diameter are given, and you are asked to find the coordinates of the center of the circle. Okay, find the coordinates of the center of the circle from the given figure. So as I discussed earlier in earlier classes, this is the circle. It has this is the diameter, and these two are the endpoints of the diameter. Since the radius of circle are equal, this O is the midpoint of the diameter. The center of circle is the midpoint of diameter, and since these are the opposite end of the diameter, we can use the formula of midpoint to find the value of, or the coordinates of the center O. So let's solve it. Solution. Here O is the center of circle. Okay, so let's write it first. Center O of a circle is midpoint of the diameter AB. Right, center O of circle is the please remain muted. Because do you have to are you willing to ask any question with this? Okay, otherwise I'll mute you. Okay, so center O of a circle is the midpoint of the diameter AB. Midpoint of the diameter AB. Okay, circle मा diameter को midpoint भनेकै center हुन्छ. Okay, so we use the midpoint formula. We'll use the concept of the coordinate geometry here that we have read earlier. So a 6 comma minus 7 is equals to x1 comma y1. Let's suppose it is x1 comma y1. B 6 comma 7. Let's suppose it is x2 comma y2. I am following the same approach in all the questions so that it will be easier for you. So this is b 6 comma 7 equals to x2 comma y2. Let the center be o x comma y. We haven't written here let anywhere, so let's write here let o x comma y be the center. But simply you can suppose o a comma b also. So by using the centroid form, by using the midpoint formula. Now by using the midpoint formula, Ox comma y is equals to x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Replace the values. X1 is 6, x2 is again 6 comma by 2 comma y1 is minus 7, y2 is 7 divided by 2. So it will be 6 plus 6 is 12 divided by 2, 0 divided by 2. So 12 divided by 2 is 6 and 0 divided by 2 is 0. Okay, therefore at last the conclusion, therefore the coordinates of center of given circle is 6, 0. Let me know if you have not understood it. Please be regular in the online class. Okay, if you miss any class, then it will be difficult for you to understand or to grasp the knowledge. Okay, Priya Kalikote, I think she is in hold. Let me remove her from the meeting so that she will rejoin it later. Okay, Nutan Acharya, I don't know why she is in hold. Either they are speaking with the other or they have got the phone call. I'll remove if you are in hold so that you can join later. Nutan Acharya. Okay, so that you can rejoin and you can listen me. Otherwise, if you are in hold, then you may not be able to listen me. So this is the coordinate of the center of a circle. Let's go to the next question. I'm trying to solve as much as question. Okay, a lot of questions I want to discuss today. Okay, let's discuss how many questions will be possible. Let's discuss that. Okay, question number 9 is very important from both your concept point of view and from exam point of view also. This question is one of the most repeated question in your examination. So in what ratio does the point minus 1 comma 24 by 5 minus 1 comma 24 by 5 divide the line segment or line joining the points minus 3 comma 4 and 2 comma 6. Let me suppose these two endpoints of the line segment is A minus 3 comma 4 and B 2 comma 6. The question is asking you to find the ratio in which this point minus 1 comma 24 by 5. It's not always necessary that the point must be at the center or at the midpoint of AB. It can be anywhere in between A and B. So let me suppose this point is minus 1 comma 24 by 5. Draw the figure also. In what ratio does the point minus 1 comma 24 by 5 divide the line joining the points minus 3 comma 4 and 2 comma 6. This is any line segment. This is a part of line, and this A and B are the coordinates of the line segment. A minus 3 comma 4, B is 2 comma 6, and the point in between them is minus 1 comma 24 by 5. So solution, let A minus 3 comma 4 is x1 y1. Okay, let me suppose this point is P. B 2 comma 6 as x2 y2, and the point in between them be x comma y. P minus 1 comma 24 by 5 is equals to x comma y. Okay, let us suppose this point divides. Okay, as I told you earlier, to find the ratio you can use the formula kx2 plus x1 by x plus k plus 1. You can go in that way. So let's suppose let P divides AB in the ratio k is to 1. Okay, remember one thing, don't write it but remember it. If you go on finding the value of k, okay, wait, if you find the value of k in this way, suppose you find the value of k is 2 by 3. हैन त्यसले निकाल्दै जाँदा k को भ्यालु 2/3 आयो के तिमी सिम्प्लिफाई गर्दै जाँदा k को भ्यालु 2/3 आयो भने यसलाई त हामी k/1 अथवा k:1 पनि लेख्न सकिन्छ इट्स रेशियो विल बी 2 समथिङ लाइक दिस ओके जस्तो k को भ्यालु अब यहाँ निकाल्दै जाँदा सपोज 2 आयो भने यहाँ पनि 1 यहाँ पनि 1 भन्दा रेशियो इज 2:1 if you go on finding like this k is equals to 1/2 and k/1 is equals to 1/2 the ratio is 1:2 बुझ्यो हामी k को भ्यालु चाहिँ निकाल्न गइरहेको छौँ यहाँ suppose if you find the value of k is like this k is equals to -2/3 नेगेटिभ नै आउन सक्छ नेगेटिभ आउँदैन भने त छैन so if you find this ratio -2/3 then the ratio will be external ratio okay the point divide the line externally right so the ratio will be k:1 is equals to 2:3 and bracket you can write externally at that time please remember these things okay though I may repeat later also but you need to keep these things in mind if the ratio is negative question मा क्लियरली भन्दैन रेशियो निकाल भने हुन्छ अब रेशियो निकाल भनिसकेपछि त अब त्यो एक्सटर्नली इन्टरनली अब यो पोइन्ट कहाँ हुन्छ बीचमा हुन्छ कि बाहिर हुन्छ भनेर क्वेशन क्लियरली भनेको हुँदैन ओके क्वेशन भने आउँदैन तर तिमीले रेशियो निकाल्दै जाँदा यदि नेगेटिभ आयो भने चाहिँ यु क्यान से दैट दिस इज एक्सटर्नल रेशियो अनि पोजिटिभ आयो भने चाहिँ दिस इज इन्टरनल रेशियो you can continue to solve it okay p divides ab in the ratio k:1 you cannot write it internally or externally so in general let's use the internal division formula internal division के formula use गर्ने त्यसपछि यदि नेगेटिभ आयो भने त्यसलाई एक्सटर्नली भन्ने पोजिटिभ आयो भने त्यसलाई इन्टरनली भन्ने ओके सो लेट्स यूज द सेक्सन फर्मुला बाई युजिङ सेक्सन फर्मुला by using section formula px comma y यो k:1 भयो नि त फर्मुला अलिकति डिफरेन्ट छ है k x2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1 comma k y2 plus y1 divided by k plus 1 okay yes it's simply like m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2 and instead of m1 we are replacing k okay यो sorry यो चाहिँ m1 हो हैन यो चाहिँ m2 हो नि त m1 को ठाउँमा चाहिँ k र m2 को ठाउँमा 1 राखेको छ त though it's not exactly the replacing value here at first as I told you in earlier classes we are replacing m1 by m2 as k so the reduced formula is in this form though for your easiness you can remember it in that way where you have replaced it or replaced the value of m1 by k and m2 by 1 so though that's not the exact case so let's replace the values the point that is dividing this line segment is -1 comma 24 by 5 -1 comma 24 by 5 -1 comma 24 by 5 it is equals to k times x2 is 2 plus x1 is -3 whole upon k plus 1 comma k times y2 is 6 plus y1 is 4 all upon k plus 1 so let's simplify it further on the right side so it will be -1 comma 24 by 5 please let me know okay if you have not understood the things that is written here in the screen so -1 comma 24 by 5 equals to 2k minus 3 divided by k plus 1 comma 6k plus 4 divided by k plus 1 so now we need to find the value of k so what to do how to find the value of k by comparing the corresponding components just compare the corresponding components and you can find the value of k just a minute. I'm trying to read the student whom I forced to leave earlier. Okay, if you are forced to leave, please rejoin it again. Okay, so let's compare the corresponding components. You can compare either component here. Be clear with one thing. कुरा जान्दाखेरि म यो कुरा चाहिँ सधैँ कुनै क्वेसन त्यस्तो आयो भने मेरो भनौँला। जस्तो कि यहाँ पनि 4 छ हैन, बी केयरफुल है, एउटा राम्रोसँग जान्नु। यहाँ पनि 4 छ अनि यसमा पनि 4 छ। कहिलेकाहीँ त्यस्तो क्वेसन आउन सक्छ के, यो कम्पोनेन्टमा नि 4, यो पनि 4 र यो पनि 4। इन सच केस इफ यु हेभ टु फाइन्ड द रेसियो, अलवेज कम्पेयर द फर्स्ट कम्पोनेन्ट। जहिले पनि फर्स्ट कम्पोनेन्ट कम्पेयर गर्ने। जुनमा तीनटै सेम भयो भने त्यो वाला कम्पोनेन्ट कहिले पनि कम्पेयर नगर्ने, दो हेयर इट इज डिफरेन्ट। ओके, सायद तिम्रो किताबमा त्यस्तो क्वेसन छैन होला। कहिलेकाहीँ एकैचोटि प्याप्सनमा त्यस्तो क्वेसन सोधेको देखाएको थिएँ मैले। स्टुडेन्टले यो कम्पेयर गरेर रेसियो 0 निकालेर छोडेको थियो लास्टमा। प्लिज डोन्ट डु द्याट। ओके, एन्ड इफ देयर आर टू कम्पोनेन्ट्स हियर, जस्तो यहाँ दुईटैमा भ्यालु छ नि, हेर त -1,24/5 दुईटैमा नम्बर छ। इन सच केस यु क्यान कम्पेयर एनी टू नम्बर्स, जुनसुकै कम्पेयर गरे पनि भयो। एन्ड माइन्ड इट, इफ द भ्यालुज आर सेम इन एनी अफ द कम्पोनेन्ट, जस्तो फर्स्ट कम्पोनेन्टमा -3 -3 भयो भने त्यो कहिले पनि कम्पेयर नगर्ने। त्यो चाहिँ जस्तो डिफरेन्ट भयो भने चाहिँ कम्पेयर गर्ने। Here 4 it is 4, 24/5 and 6. So you can compare any one. -3, -1 is 2. So you can compare either first component or second component. अब कुनै क्वेसनमा के दिन्छ, जस्तो -1, x, -1, a or a, 1, a, 24/5 समथिङ त्यस्तो दियो भने चाहिँ जुनमा नम्बर हुन्छ त्यसले मात्र कम्पेयर गर्ने रेसियो निकाल्नको लागि। अब यहाँ त दुईटैमा नम्बर छ, so you can compare any one. So comparing let's compare the first component. Okay, though you can compare the second component also. It's not hard and fast rule to compare anyone. So let's compare the first component. Comparing first component, we get -1 is equals to 2k minus 3 divided by k plus 1. Let's do the cross multiplication. -1 times k plus 1 equals to 2k minus 3. Let's do the multiplication and simplification further. -k minus 1 equals to 2k minus 3. Let's simplify it further. -k minus 2k is equals to -3 plus 1. Please correct me if it is wrong. If the simplification process is wrong anyway, please let me know. -3k is equals to -2. Okay, let me recheck it again. Kx2 plus x1. x1 is -3 divided by k plus 1. Ky2 plus y1 is 4 by k plus 1. That's correct. 6k plus 4 by k plus 1. 2k minus 3 by k plus 1 is also correct. So -1 equals to 2k minus 3 by k plus 1. -1 times k plus 1 equals to 2k minus 3 minus k minus 1 is equals to 2k minus 3 minus k minus 2k is equals to -3 plus 1. So it's correct. So minus and minus, this will be cancelled there. So 3k is equals to 2. It means k is equals to 2 divided by 3, or you can simply write k upon 1 is equals to 2 upon 3, because we are going to find the ratio. Okay, we need to find the ratio in the form of k is to 1, and the k upon 1 को फर्ममा निकाल्नु पर्ने छ. Simply though the value is already 2 by 3, you can simply write the ratio also later, but make it in the form of k by 1, because we are supposing in the form of k by 1. The ratio is k is to 1. Therefore, the required ratio is 2 is to 3. You don't need to compare the second component. You need to get the same result from the second component also. So let's not compare the second component. Therefore, the required ratio is, as we have discussed it earlier here. हामीले यहाँ सबै डिस्कस गरिसकेका छौँ यो कस्तो हो के हो भन्ने कुरा. So simply write, therefore the required ratio is 2 is to 3. 2 is to 3. Write it in the form of 2 is to 3. Okay, though you can write it here also. K is to 1 is equals to 2 is to 3. K is to 1 is equals to 2 is to 3. कुनै पनि रेसियोलाई कुनै पनि यसो डिभिजन छ भने हामीले त्यसलाई रेसियोको फर्ममा एक्सप्रेस गर्न मिल्छ. So please write it. This is the required ratio. 2:3 is the required ratio. Okay. It's very important question. Please don't forget it. Practice it a lot. Okay. So let me go to the next question. I hope you have copied it. Please let me know if you have not copied.
नयाँ फर्मुला हो
kx2 plus x यो नयाँ हैन नि अस्ति नि पढे हैन अस्ति लेखा छ नि have you written it or not it's something like यहाँ हेर त यो त्यस्तो नयाँ फर्मुला नि हैन जस्तै पढे फर्मुला के छ pxy is equals to if you are new then you may find it a new formula we discussed it earlier also m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2 थियो हैन फर्मुला कमा m1y2 plus m2y1 by m1 plus m2 थियो फर्मुला अब यहाँ m1 को ठाउँमा के राखेको छ m2 को ठाउँमा 1 राखेको छ के यु क्यान रिमेम्बर इट इन दैट वे जो त्यो एक्ज्याक्ट त्यस्तो त होइन खासमा यो अलिकति सिम्प्लिफाई गरेर kx2 अपन x प्लस x1 अपन k प्लस 1 त्यसरी आएको हो तिमीले सम्झिनको लागि यसलाई के गर्न सक्छौ भने m1 को ठाउँमा k राख m2 को ठाउँमा 1 राख kx2 प्लस x1 यसलाई के गर्ने रेशियो निकाल्ने बेलामा यो फर्मुला युज गर्ने के रेशियो ननिकाल्ने बेलामा चाहिँ त्यो m1x2 प्लस m2x1 त्यसरी गर हैन भने त्यो m1x2 बाट m1 र m2 वाला फर्मुला युज गर्यो भने चाहिँ हैन त्यो अलिकति कन्फ्युजन छ धेरै स्टुडेन्टहरु अनि धेरै बिगार्छ पनि है तर यो के निकाल्न त सजिलो भइहाल्यो एउटा भेरिएबल निकाले पुग्छ अदरवाइज यु मे गेट कन्फ्युज सो प्लिज युज दिस फर्मुला ऑपरेट इन दिस वे I hope you understand. So let's go to the next question. Okay, invert ratio. Okay, do this question right now, all of you. Do this question and we'll go to the next question. This question right now. Please let me know if you complete it. Copy this question and solve it right now. Invert ratio does the point 5,4 divide the line segment joining the points 2,1 and 7,6. Do it right now, okay? And let me know if you complete it. Do fast, okay? Okay, has anyone solved it? Please let me know if you have solved it. Okay, let me check the answer also. Okay, anyone ask if you have solved it or not?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good, Karki. Tell me the answer.
Sir, -1/2.
-1/2 भयो, -1/2 भनेपछि रेसियो कति भयो? के को भ्यालु -1/2 आयो तिम्रो भनेपछि रेसियो 1:2 एक्सटर्नल्ली अकॉर्डिङ टु यु हैन? तिमीले भने अनुसार चाहिँ रेसियो 1:2 एक्सटर्नल्ली आयो. Let me check with the other also. रेसियो नेगेटिभमा आउँदैन है. यसमा चाहिँ यो केसमा नेगेटिभ आउँदैन आन्सर. I think your solution is wrong. Please check it. 3/2. I think it is this here. 3/2. The ratio is 3:2 internally. If it is positive, then it is internal. Okay, you can write in the earlier solution also. You can write the internally. Okay, equal ratio is 2:3. Internally, you can add here. Okay, please tell me if you are willing to. Is any other willing to say the answer? Please turn on your microphone and just let me know if you have solved it. Oh, okay, let me check it quickly. This just hint. The point is 5,4 and the ratio is k. X2 is 7 plus x1 is 2. X1 is 2 divided by k plus 1, comma, k times y2 is 6 plus y1 is 1 upon k plus 1. So let's compare the second component. It will be 4 equals to 6k plus 1 divided by k plus 1. 4 times k plus 1 is equals to, this is just rough, okay? Please don't copy it. I'm just giving the hint for you. 4k plus 4 is equals to 6k plus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. 6k minus 4k is 2k. So k is equals to 3/2. Okay, Isna, you are correct. So k by 1 is equals to 3/2. So k is to 1 is equals to 3 is to 2. Sanjog, you have corrected it or not? What is the mistake? Have you found it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's go to the next question. Though you can compare any component, x component or y component, you can compare the any component to find the ratio. Okay, please write the topic, points of trisection. Before solving the next question, we need to understand what is points of trisection. Please write it, points of trisection. Okay, I hope you have copied it, the points of trisection. See, it is tri. Tri means obviously 3, and section means division. The division in such a way that the line is divided into 3 equal parts. So let me display it. Any 2 points which divide the line segment into 3 equal parts, underline it, into 3 equal parts are called points of trisection. Any 2 points which divide the line segment into 3 equal parts are called points of trisection. Please copy it first. Any 2 points, suppose it's a line segment, sir. Suppose this is a line segment. Draw this figure also, okay? Suppose this is a line segment AB. If I have to divide this line segment into 3 equal parts, 3 equal part मा divide गर्नु पर्यो भने यसलाई कति ठाउँमा काट्नु पर्छ होला यो लाइन सेगमेन्टलाई? 3टा पिस बनाउनको लागि कति ठाउँमा काट्ने? Sanjog, can you respond here?
Yes, sir.
एउटा लाइन सेगमेन्टलाई अथवा एउटा लट्ठीलाई 3 टुक्रा पार्नु पर्यो भने कति ठाउँमा काट्नु पर्छ?
3 ठाउँमा.
3 ठाउँमा? ओके, लेट मी से ओके. यहाँ हेर त कति टुक्रा भयो? 2 ठाउँमा काट्यो भने
3टा.
भनेपछि एउटा लाइन सेगमेन्टलाई 3 टुक्रा इक्वल बनाउनको लागि अथवा 3टा टुक्रा बनाउनको लागि 2 ठाउँमा काट्दै पुग्दो रहेछ. ओके, सो these 2 points here, these 2 points, so we divide this whole line segment into 3 equal parts. Remember that it is 3 equal parts. Okay, the line segment, these 3 parts are equal. This first part, draw this figure also, please. This first part, this second part, and this third part, they are equal here. Okay, let me suppose this point says P and Q, and this AP is equals to PQ is equals to QB. यो जुन दुईटा पोइन्ट छ नि लाइन सेगमेन्टलाई तीनटा इक्वल पार्ट्समा डिवाइड गर्ने, these 2 points are called the points of trisection. Okay, in the above figure, please draw this figure, make this symbol also to note that these 3 are equal. In the above figure, P and Q divides AB into 3 equal parts. In the above figure, P and Q divides AB into 3 equal parts such that AP is equals to PQ is equals to QB. The distance between AP is equals to the distance between PQ is equals to distance between QB, or you can say the length of AP equals to length of PQ equals to length of QB. If these 3 are equal, then these points in between A and B, the points these are lying between A and B, these are called the points of trisection. So the points P and Q are called the points of trisection. Copy it fast up to here. There is some more thing to add here. So copy up to here. Okay, so I hope you have copied it. Please don't leave the class in between. यता गेम छोडेर यता यो पढ्न छोडेर फेरि उतापट्टि गेम खेल्दै बस्ला. Don't do that. यो जसको चाहिँ बिचमा प्रब्लम हुन्छ, जसले छोड्छ अथवा don't appear the online classes, then I will call your guardian later. Okay, we can see the record here, who joined it at what time and who left it at what time. If you leave in between and you don't rejoin it, then your guardian may get a call. So please remain in the class from the beginning of the class till the end of the class, and be responsive in class. यदि क्वेसन कहिलेकाहीँ टिचरले सोद्धाखेरि यदि रेस्पोन्स गरेन भने पनि गार्जियनलाई कल आउँछ. So be responsive. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Next thing that we need to note here, the very important thing that we need to note here is, write it. P divides AB in the ratio 1:2. Q divides AB in the ratio 2:1. I'll explain it later. Just copy it first. P divides AB in the ratio 1:2, and Q divides AB in the ratio 2:1. Okay, if you have written it, let me explain it. What does it mean? See this figure. You don't need to, if you are willing to draw, then you can draw, otherwise it's not necessary. So this is the line segment AB, and these 2 points P and Q are the 2 points here, and AB is the line segment. Here see these 3 parts are equal. Let me suppose the length of AB be 1 and PQ also be 1 and QB also be 1 centimeter, 1 1 1. You may suppose that 2 centimeter 2 centimeter 2 centimeter 4 4 4 3 3 3, but that must be equal here. So if you find the ratio, okay, if we find the ratio between AP upon PB, ratio भनेको के हो, M1 is to M2 भनेको के हो, यो A देखि P सम्मको डिस्टेन्स अनि P देखि B सम्मको डिस्टेन्स भनेको त हो नि, हैन. The ratio M1 is to M2 is called the distance between A to P. हामीले पहिला फिगरमा यस्तै बनाएर एक्सप्लेन गराएको थियो. The distance between P to B, you don't need to draw this, just try to understand. The distance between A to P is 1, and the distance between P to B is 1 plus 1, that is 2. भनेपछि p ले त कति रेसियोमा डिभाइड गर्यो 1:2 p divides ab in the ratio 1:2 and be careful here if you are asked in such a way that p divides ba p ले ba लाई कुन रेसियोमा डिभाइड गर्छ त्यति बेला के गर्ने pb upon pa जुन अगाडि छ नि त्यसलाई हेर्ने पहिला pb upon pa at that time it will be 2:1 or 2/1 ratio is 2:1 be careful here p divides ab in the ratio you don't need to write it नलेख्ने यो बुझ मात्रै p divides ab in the ratio 1:2 and p divides ba in the ratio 2:1 जस्तो उल्टो भयो भने चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ रेशियो पनि उल्टो हुँदो रहेछ यो कुरा ख्याल गर्ने ओके सो लेट मी कन्टिन्यू just a minute you can see here clearly that a and b are the line segment a and b is ab is a line segment it is divided by pq your distance from a to p is 1 and the distance from p to q b is 2 or you can simply say one part and two part here it is one part and here it is two parts so the ratio is 1:2 1:2 ab in the ratio 1:2 again q divides ab in the ratio 2:1 the distance from a to q is 2 the distance from q to b is 1 two parts and one parts so it is 2:1 so remember it first point divide the line segment in the ratio 1:2 and the second point divide the line segment in the ratio 2:1 so let's continue write this question find the coordinates of points of trisection of the line segment joining the points 2, -2 and -1, 4 write this question this is the line segment let's suppose it is a 2, -2 and b -1, 4 let us suppose the point says p and q okay and you can give the notation so that they that will depict that these three parts are equal यस्तो एउटा फिगर बनाउने a and b this is a line segment and as I told you earlier the ratio for p is can you tell me p को लागि रेशियो कति हुन्छ भन त p divides ab in the ratio p ले ab लाई p ले ab लाई कति रेशियोमा डिभाइड गर्छ सी हियर यो साइडमा 1 यतापट्टि 2 भनेपछि 1:2 राइट द रेशियो अल्सो यहाँ लेख्दै न सजिलो हुन्छ यतापट्टि 2:1 q divides ab in the ratio 2:1 p divides ab in the ratio 1:2 the first point divides in the ratio 1:2 the second point of trisection divided in the ratio 2:1 so let's write solution let so let me suppose let p and q be the points of trisection of AB. Let P and Q be the points of trisection of AB, or you can simply write of line segment AB. Of line segment AB. Let me write it. Line segment AB. So let us suppose A is x1, y1. I don't know why it is. Okay, just a minute. Let me fix it. This digital pen is not writing. I don't know why. Just a minute. Okay. So a2, -2 let's suppose it is x1, y1 and b -1, 4 b minus 1 comma 4 is equals to x2 comma y2. We are going to find the value of p and q. So for p, so just गरौँ न है, p को लागि रेशियो के छ m1 is to m2 is equals to 1 is to 2. अब यो x1 y1 x2 y2 दुईटैको लागि एउटै हुन्छ. अब रेशियो चाहिँ p र q को लागि फरक हुन्छ नि त. So let's write it here. For p, m1 is to m2 equals to 1 is to 2. So let's find the value of the coordinate of p also by using section formula. By using section formula, p x comma y is equals to the coordinate of x1 p m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Replace the values. The value of m1 is 1 and the value of x2 is, see it from here, you can compare the corresponding component. So x2 is minus 1 plus m2 is 2. एकदम ख्याल गरेर लेख्ने है, यो कहिलेकाहीँ झुकिन्छ के. x1 is 2 all upon 1 plus 2. Ratio is m1 is 1 and m2 is 2, comma m1 is again 1, y2 is 4 plus m2 is 1, y1 is minus 2, all upon 1 plus 2. So simplify it further. 1 times minus 1 is minus 1 plus 4 divided by 3, comma 4 minus 2 divided by 3. This will be equals to 3 by 3 comma 2 by 3. Sometimes it may be in fraction also. So 3 by 3 is 1 and second coordinate is 2 by 3. We have got it. Now let's solve for q. For q, okay, as I told you earlier, there are two points of trisection. So do it yourself for q. m1 is to m2 is equals to 2 is to 1. Okay, m1 is to m2 is equals to 2 is to 1. Use the section formula again by using section formula. Qx comma y is equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, you just continue from here. Okay, do yourself after this.
What ratio चाहिँ कसरी थाहा पाउने हो त?
Ratio? Just wait for a while. Can you tell me your name?
Sudarshan Gautam.
Okay, Sudarshan, see here. यो रेशियो मैले अघि भनेको थिएँ नि, यो अघि ट्राइसेक्सनमा जहिले पनि रेशियो यही हुन्छ कि अघिल्लो पोइन्टको लागि 1:2 पछिल्लो पोइन्टको लागि 2:1 भनेर मैले अघि भनेको थिएँ नि. यु निड टु रिमेम्बर इट. ओके, सी हियर, यहाँ हेर त, मैले अघि एक्सप्लेन गरेको बुझेको बुझ्दैन. यो यहाँदेखि यहाँसम्म 1 पार्ट यतापछि 2 पार्ट भनेको बुझेको छ. यो बुझेको छौ? हेर त, ट्राइसेक्सनको प्रोपर्टी नै के हो भने ट्राइसेक्सनमा भनेको तीनटा इक्वल पार्टमा डिभाइड हुने. पछि यहाँदेखि यहाँसम्म एक भाग छ. हेर त, यहाँदेखि यहाँसम्म एक भाग छ, यहाँदेखि यहाँसम्म दुई भाग छ नि त, हैन? छ नि त. सो द रेशियो इज 1:2. यतापट्टि 1 यतापट्टि 2 भने हो यो. अब q को यतापट्टि के छ हेर, यतापट्टि 2 भाग छ, यतापट्टि 1 भाग छ. भनेपछि जहिले पनि 2:1. जहिले पनि फर्स्ट पोइन्टको लागि जहिले पनि रेशियो 1:2, सेकेन्ड पोइन्टको लागि 2:1. यु निड टु रिमेम्बर द्याट. त्यो सम्झिने है त. m1 is to m2 is equals to 1:2 for the first point and 2:1 for the second point. Okay, I hope you understand. Please complete it. Let's go to the next question. Let's see to complete garada. Do first. I may take 10 to 15 minutes more today also. Please don't leave.
Sir, q को कति आउँछ?
हजुर, second coordinate कति आउँछ भनेको? Can you tell me your answer?
0,2.
0,2. Okay, let me check it. Okay, just a minute, let me check it here. The coordinate of A is 2, -2. Okay, so now I'm checking it in Desmos, so I'm not displaying it in your screen. Second one is -1, 4. First coordinate of P is 1, 2/3. And next one is 0,2 is set by 0,2. Yeah, I think 0,2 is there. Your organization, you put mistake. Okay, let's check it. 1 into, okay, the ratio is 1 into first coordinate is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 -1 plus 4/3, 3/3, it's correct. 1 times 4 m1 into y2 plus m2 is 1. M2 is 1 होइन नि, M2 त 2 हो नि त यहाँ है. Oh, please, यस्तो भयो भने त किन बोल्दैन त अनि भन्नु पर्यो नि है. यस्तो भयो भने त 2 times -2, so it will be 0. It will be -4, 4 minus 4, that will be 0. And 4 minus 4 बनाऊ अनि यो 0 हुन्छ है. 0/3 is 0. Please correct it.
m2 त 1 हैन, m2 त 1 होला.
m2 कसरी 1 हुन्छ? m1 चाहिँ 1 हो नि त्यसमा, यो केसमा m1 is 1 and m2 is 2. So it is 1,0. फर्स्टको करेक्ट गर ल यसलाई, यो 1,0. सेकेन्डमा त्यही नै आउँछ है, सेकेन्डमा 0,2 नै आउँछ होला सर. कति आयो निरजको?
सर त्यति नै.
Yeah, 0,2. Okay, now you can do it yourself. You can do yourself later. यो म पछि स्लाइड दिन्छु, त्यसमा आफै गर्नु है. Okay, write this question. If the point x, 14 divide the line segment joining the point 7, 11 and -18, 16, find the ratio in which the point divides the line segment and also find the value of x. यो क्वेशन अलिकति ल्याङ्ग्वेज अलि बढी छ यसमा. Let's try to understand this question. Please don't leave this class. I'm going to extend it 10 to 15 minutes more. Please write it. Here the 2 points are. The figure बनायो भने अलिक क्लियर हुन्छ है. Please don't forget to make the figure. Copy the question and make this figure. 7, 11 -18, 16. These are the 2 endpoints of the line segment. Let me suppose it is A and B. There is any point in between A, B, a point x, 14 divide the line segment. You line segment लाई यो point ले divide गर्ने हो के बीच में. So Px, 14. Let us suppose the middle point in between A, B, B, x, 14. And this point is going to divide this line segment in any ratio. The question is asking you to find the ratio. Find the ratio. Ratio भने नि हामीले कति सपोज गर्ने भनेको थियो? K is to 1. Ratio नि निकाल्न भने चाहिँ we need to suppose it in the form of K is to 1. And the question asks you to find the value of x also. You need the point divide the line segment. Also find the value of x. मैले के भनेको थिएँ, एउटा भेरिएबल दिएको, एउटा कन्स्ट्यान्ट दिएको खालको क्वेशन हो यो. यो क्वेशन त मैले नगर्दिएर तिमीले आफै गर भनेर छोड्दै पनि हुन्थ्यो. So for your practice and to make you understand it more easily, I'm going to do this question. Let's do it. Solution. Let Px, 14 divides the line segment joining A 7, 11 and B -18, 16 in the ratio K is to 1. in the ratio k:1.
त k:1 चाहिँ कसरी थाहा पाउनु हो
मैले अघि भनेको थिएँ नि रेसियो निकाल्न पर्यो भने जुन क्वेसनमा पनि जहिले पनि रेसियोलाई के सपोज गर्ने k:1 यो अघि नै भनेको कुरालाई नबिर्सनु नि है मैले अघि यहाँ माथि भनेको थिएँ नि मैले रिभाइज पनि गरेको थिएँ अघि हो यस्तो क्वेसनमा जहिले पनि सपोज गर्ने के जस्ट वेट फर अ वाइल आई डिस्प्ले दिस स्लाइड यहाँ हेर त यहाँ के लेखेको थियो नोट भनेर फर द प्रब्लम इन विच द रेसियो इज टु बी क्यालकुलेटेड by which a point divides the line segment the formula is more convenient हामीले m1 is to m2 पनि सपोज गर्न सकिन्छ तर यो फर्मुला चाहिँ अलि बढी कन्भिनियन्ट हुन्छ रेसियो निकाल्नको लागि भनेर यो फर्मुला युज गरे हामीले बुझ्यो रेसियो निकाल्न भन्यो क्वेसनले फाइन्ड द रेसियो भने चाहिँ अलवेज युज दिस अलवेज सपोज द रेसियो इज k:1 जहिले पनि रेसियोलाई के सपोज गर्ने k:1 सपोज गर्ने है त बुझ्यो निरज
यस
यो मैले कसरी हुन्छ भनेर अघिल्लो क्लासमा देखाएको थिएँ त्यो अघिल्लो एकचोटि भिडियो हेर न कसरी k:1 भएको भनेर देखाएको थिएँ मैले सो k:1 सो लेट्स सपोज दिस हेरेको थियो त्यो ओके लेट्स सपोज द फर्स्ट पोइन्ट इज x1 y1 a 7,11 7,11 is equals to x1 y1 b minus 18,16 is equals to x2 y2 okay so by using section formula and you can simply write m1 is to m2 is equals to k:1 यसलाई यसरी लेख्दै नि त ल तिमी धेरै चाहिँ के जस्तो लाग्यो डाइरेक्ट फर्मुला युज गर्दा नि हुन्छ by using section formula अब क्वेसन यहाँ केही पनि भने हैन त्यस्तो केसमा जहिले पनि इन्टरनल डिभिजनकै फर्मुला लाऊ नत्र फेरि कन्फ्युज होला लाउनु त एक्सटर्नल डिभिजन लाए पनि मिल्छ तर त्यहाँ आफूले इन्टरप्रेट गर्न जानुपर्छ कि लास्टमा रेसियो के आयो भने के भन्छ त्यो झन्झट किन लिन्छ जहिले पनि सेक्सन फर्मुला इन्टरनल डिभिजनकै सपोज गर्ने लास्टमा यदि नेगेटिभ आयो भने त्यसलाई एक्सटर्नली भन्दिने बाई युजिङ सेक्सन फर्मुला के भन्छ px, y इज इक्वल्स टु m1 x2 प्लस यस प्लिज हुन्छ डाइरेक्ट लाउँदा पनि हुन्छ मैले चाहिँ यहाँ m1 को ठाउँमा के राख्छु कि अब अर्को लाइनमा यो धेरै सोधी गर्यो म फर्मुला चाहिँ एनै लगाइदिन्छु m1 को ठाउँमा के र m2 को ठाउँमा 1 राखिदिन्छु कि पछि धेरै कन्फ्युज भयो जस्तो लाग्यो त्यही भएर डाइरेक्ट लेख्न मिल्छ यु क्यान डाइरेक्टली राइट हियर अल्सो ओके स्नेहा
डाइरेक्टली अघिको फर्मुला लाउनु
या यु क्यान राइट इट या डाइरेक्ट लेख्दो त्यो धेरैले त्यो अलि नबुझे जस्तो लाग्यो अनि त्यही भएर मैले फर्मुलै लेख्दै कि x, 14 इज इक्वल्स टु ल m1 को ठाउँमा यो राखौँ है त m1 को ठाउँमा k x2 को ठाउँमा कति राख्नु पर्यो अब -18 प्लस m2 is 1 and the value of x1 is 7 whole upon k plus 1 comma m1 is k y2 is 16 plus m2 is 1 times y1 is 11 so whole upon k plus 1 अब त्यो फर्मुला गइहाल्यो नि फेरि px, 14 is equals to let me simplify it further minus 18k plus 7 divided by k plus 1 comma 16k plus 11 divided by k plus 1 so अब के गर्ने यहाँ how to find the value of k we cannot compare the first component अब यहाँ त भेरिएबल छ अघिल्लोमा त so always you need to compare the component in which there is no variable त्यस्तो कम्पोनेन्ट कम्पेयर गर्यो जसमा चाहिँ भेरिएबल छैन ओके सो कम्पेयरिङ सेकेन्ड कम्पोनेन्ट we get 14 is equals to 16k plus 11 divided by k plus 1 let's multiply it 14 times k plus 1 is equals to 16k plus 11 simplify it further 14k plus 14 equals to 16k plus 11 14 minus 11 म नम्बरहरुलाई कतिर गरिरहेको छु भेरिएबल अर्कोतिर गरिरहेको छु यतै ल्याउँ त 14k minus 16k 14k minus 16k is equals to 11 minus 14 14k minus 16k is minus 2k is equals to minus 3 2k is equals to 3. K is equals to 3 divided by 2. Or we suppose the ratio to k is to 1 गराएको थियो. So k upon 1 equals to 3 upon 2. Or k is to 1 is equals to 3 is to 2. We got the ratio. And the ratio is 3 is to 2. Now we need to find the value of x also. So to find the value of x, x the first component ma cha. Haina? So replace the value of k here. Okay. Comparing first component again. Comparing first component. X equals to minus 18k plus 7 divided by k plus 1. Replace the value of k. It will be minus 18 times 3 by 2 plus 7 whole upon 3 by 2 plus 1. Further it will be simplified further, it will be minus 9. So minus 9 times 3 is minus 27 plus 7 whole upon, take the LCM, it will be 3 plus 2 divided by 2. Okay. I have very few space left here, so let me write it here. Okay, Maya Alexula. Okay, x equals to minus 27 plus 7 is minus 20 divided by 3 plus 2 is 5 divided by 2. अब यो कसरी सिम्प्लिफाई गर्ने मैले अघिल्लो क्लासमा सिकाएको छ. X equals to minus 20 times 2 by 5. थाहा छ नि हैन, जस्तो कि a divided by b upon c छ भनेर के लेख्न मिल्छ, a into c by b. यहाँ पनि त्यही गरे, minus 20 divided by 5 by 2 छ. So minus 20 times 2 by 5, 5 10 जा, sorry 5 4 जा, so it equals to minus 8. Therefore we got the value of x also and the ratio 3 is to 2. At last, right? Therefore the required ratio is 3 is to 2, and the value of x is x value minus 8. Okay. Tomorrow I'll try to complete this topic. Okay. So let me end this here. Please copy it first, and then I'll end it. Please revise these questions and be ready to solve these questions at any time. Okay, thank you dear students. Take care. If you have copied, then you can leave right now. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye dear students. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, sir.
Bye bye.